Hello, my name is Amanda Roberts, and it's great to be able to share with you what I'm learning about the use of comics in facilitating and evaluating a new palliative care initiative, Patients Changing Things Together, or PATCHATT. PATCHATT is a support group with a difference. It gives adults with a life-limiting illness the opportunity to meet online, listen to one another, and offer support through life's difficulties. However, group members have told us that they want more than this. They want an opportunity to make a difference to something, both for themselves and those who come after them. A terminal illness can erode this sense of being able to make a difference, this sense of human agency. To help combat this, in 6 online sessions, PATCHATT facilitators encourage group members to support one another, to reconnect with a positive sense of self through sharing something they feel strongly about, planning what they need to do about it, and taking action to bring about change. We see this as patient leadership. The PATCHATT initiative was devised by a development group of patients, carers, clinicians, researchers, and volunteers. We used the Medical Research Council and National Institute for Health Research framework to guide our work in 2 particular ways. Firstly, the framework's focus on context helped us understand PATCHATT sessions as events within systems rather than standalone interventions. Stacey's explanation that such systems are responsive to the agents within them was really helpful to our thinking. Now, PATCHATT group members could be redefined as assets within a healthcare ecosystem where system and actor have reciprocal impact. Secondly, the framework's encouragement of innovation in complex intervention development and evaluation sparked our creativity. We wondered if comics could be used as an innovative way of supporting group members' activity. Following MacLeod, we're using the word comic to mean juxtaposed pictorial and other images in deliberate sequence. I'd like to share with you the 3 ways we are using comics within PATCHATT. Firstly, we're using comics to support group members in leading change. During the PATCHATT pilot, some group members found it difficult to imagine the kind of change they could achieve. We tried to address this through exemplar written stories, but these proved unwieldy and difficult for people to relate to. We therefore turned to comics. We produced a series of comics relating to 3 individuals with a life-limiting illness: Bob, Sylvie, and Nita. In the first comic series, the 3 characters tell their story, discussing what they would like to change. In the second series, they share their plan about what they're going to do to make their change. And in the final series, they reflect on the impact of their change so far. PATCHATT group members reacted very positively to these visual stories, commenting on how they resonated with their own lives and suggesting ways forward for Bob, Sylvie, and Nita. They were then more able to articulate their own concerns and plan for and reflect on change through their connection with the comic characters, who they could, in some ways, both see and hear. Our second use of comics within PATCHATT is to offer participants a different way to share their experience of change leadership. Although we asked them to share with us verbally how their attempts at change went, some participants prefer to use the visual approach of drawing their experience as a comic. We see these as grassroots comics produced by individuals who want to bring about social change at individual, organisational or societal level. Grassroots comics focus on activity and agency, and this resonates with the reconnection group members felt with their active selves, both in leading change and in producing a comic depicting them as change leaders. The third way we're using comics is as an evaluation device, giving group members an additional opportunity to explore how they have experienced the PATCHATT sessions themselves. Robust evaluation evidence is vital for PATCHATT's future success. However, traditional methods of healthcare data collection, such as randomised controlled trials or closed question surveys, didn't seem appropriate for an initiative focused on enhancing agency. Instead, we wanted to give group members free choice in what to say and how to say it. The MIHR framework encourages this development of a breadth of understanding of how interventions work. Making a comic gives value to participants' multiple realities, rather than focusing on fixed truths, and offers the potential to explore experience in creative, non-linear ways. The comics give facilitators new insights, which we're convinced would not have come from words alone. In summary, then, there is a growing understanding of the need for innovative approaches to palliative care. Our PATCHATT experience suggests comics support such innovation for all involved. Most importantly, they appear to support the developing agency of those with a life-limiting illness, allowing a reconnection to dignity and selfhood, and a sense of control at various levels of the health ecosystem in which they now find themselves.